Hilarious. What's in style right now? Taking a nap after you get out of my house.
Welcome to the Gratitude and Style podcast. My name is Madeline Jones.
And I'm Megan O'Connor. And on this podcast, we talk about fashion, style, and living a life of gratitude.
With over 25 years of combined industry experience,
I think it's safe to say we know a thing or two. And what we found at the end of the day is that gratitude
is always in style.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gratitude in Style. I'm excited for today's episode, but first of all, before we even start talking, we have to address our coffee mugs because we have the cutest mugs today. Maddie, you go first because yours is amazing.
So my coffee mug is a drawing that Madison made for me when she was really little, and it says Madison's family, and she drew us, and the school made it into a little mug for us.
Obsessed. I have those for my nieces, and they're like my favorite mugs. And then mine is a little merch. It's a little merch. So this is a Gratitude in Style coffee mug. I'm verklempt thinking about it. And on the back, it has our tagline, gratitude is always in style. So anyway, I just wanted a little shout out to that. I also do want to recognize the fact that when we're filming in Maddie's house today, and she doesn't have any Disney coffee mugs. And if you know me or follow an inch of my life at all, you would know that we only operate with Disney coffee mugs here. So now I have to obviously send a surprise package here, but stay tuned.
She was so quiet when I was going through my mug selection.
I waited to the very end.
Like, what is wrong with her?
I waited to the end.
You were waiting to see if there was at least one in there.
Yeah, because I saw there's a Wonder Woman, so I saw DC Comics. Like, I respect to that universe, but no.
No,
you don't have it.
One.
It's okay. No. You'll have one soon enough. Don't you worry. Anywho.
Yes.
Happy Life Hack Day.
Yes. So we thought about this fantastic episode. I think this is going to be such a great episode because it's going to be light, airy, but still informative.
Yeah, we're going to give you a couple of life hacks. Not that we have our lives together, but we have some hacks that help us get through our lives. So
maybe they'll help you.
Who the hell knows? All right. So why don't you kick us off? And we can, I don't know, should we do 3?
Yeah, let's do 3.
I feel like it's like, I like even easy numbers, but I feel like 3 is like a good.
Well, 3 and 3 is an even number. There you go.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
See,
all right.
Now she feels better.
I do feel better. I was going to be like, should we do 4? Oh my God. Okay, so why don't you kick us off? Give me a life hack you got. What do you have for us?
Okay, so.
And am I going to like it? I can't wait to see if I like your life hacks.
I think you will.
I'm most excited to see if I'm going to apply your life hacks to my life.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can because you're like, but we'll see.
Oh, God.
About my first one. So one of the things that I have to try to do every day is nap. And I'm like, wait, let me explain.
No. It's over.
Let me explain. Okay.
See you later.
I was the person that ran on 4 hours of sleep every single day for years.
So now you're catching up.
I can't. Yes. And
do you have a giant board somewhere where you add up the hours?
Yeah,
all my hours
I'm
lost.
almost there.
Oh my God.
What I realized was that when you're, a certain age and you have certain responsibilities, you can do that. You're running on adrenaline. As you get older, you really do have to take care of your body. And what I realized in taking naps, not sleep. So my issue with people that call 2 hours naps, that's not 2 hours. That's 2 hours of sleep. So my mother and I go back and forth on that all the time. She's like, but I always get up tired. And I'm like, Ma, because you slept. So you get up groggy. And you miss 2 hours of your life. I don't want to miss opportunity in life and I have to do this and responsibilities. To me, my nap is another version of your restart button. That's what my nap is. Remember the restart button?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a way of me restarting because it's almost like, okay, I got 20 minutes and I just looked something up just for you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You only nap for 20 minutes.
Yes. That's the max. And I put a timer.
Stop.
Yeah.
So you, in the dead center of the day, the sun could be out.
Yeah.
You can fall asleep.
Yes.
For real.
For real. Yeah.
And you only sleep for 20 minutes.
Only 20 minutes.
And you wake up and you're like, let's go.
Yeah. It's literally like I drank coffee or like, I'm serious. But don't they do that like in Spain? Don't they like go home for lunch and have a siesta? That's my siesta. Maybe that's what it is. It's in my DNA or
nerve
something.
Trying to make it an international alluring thought.
Listen. But wait, let me tell you what I found.
Okay.
So I didn't know this. I just found this out before we recorded this episode. It's called a NASA nap, NASA. NASA's ultimate recommendation is power naps between 10 and 20 minutes long. Hello, NASA is telling you that a power nap is 10 to 20 minutes long. You'll get the most benefit from a sleep cycle without any of the grogginess associated with longer sleeping periods.
Wow.
See? So that's why 20 minutes for me, max. If I sleep longer than that, I feel like crap.
Do you dream in your 20 minutes?
I'm not sure. I think you just, I fall pretty deep into my sleep.
Like you're drooling in your 20 minutes?
Oh, absolutely.
No way.
Absolutely.
What?
Yes. My hair stuck to my face.
Already gone awry. Already we have gone in an
and I'm only
direction.
on life hack 1.
Wait a minute. So you nap every single day?
I try. And if I don't do it, I can feel like I have to go to sleep probably a little bit earlier that night because my body needs it. Because I do wake up. Think about it. I wake up at like 5:30. Yes. So by 1 o'clock, like I'm already like, so I know that if I can take a nap between like 12 and 12:30, get up, go get Madison in school by, leave at 1:15 to go get her in school. I've napped before my drive. So I'm not groggy when I'm driving. I'm alert. She's coming home. I have to be alert. Wow. So that 12:30 window is like the perfect time. It doesn't always work out. Sometimes I have to nap when she comes home.
What do you do on our work days?
I'll be asleep tonight. Trust me. As soon as you leave, I'm gonna be like showered. By the time you get home in your driveway, I'm gonna be in my jammies like this.
Oh my God. So, okay, I cannot adapt this.
I know. That's why I said it's not for everyone.
But
and maybe
I respect
maybe
this.
later. But because I wasn't always like that. I never took naps.
I can't nap. It's very rare. Like when I'm up, it's it. It's game over. Like I'm up.
But that's my first life hack.
All right, challenge accepted. Like I'll take a nap, I guess.
Try it.
Oh God.
What's your life hack?
All right, so my first one, I feel like I didn't know which ones I wanted to share, but this is one of the good ones.
Okay.
I Jedi mind trick myself. So
what does that mean?
I set myself up for success by doing things that would already be, like I check off my to-do list very early on in the day. So I already feel a sense of accomplishment. So I cheat myself, right? It's like cheating kind of.
Okay.
So for example, I cannot get through a day if my bed's not made. I wake up and make my bed.
Okay.
Every single solitary day. I would have to be sick, dying, or trying to catch a flight if I didn't make my bed. And even when I'm trying to catch a flight, I still make my bed because I don't want to come home to a bed not made. So I make my bed every day. But the trick of it is that I feel like I have set myself up for success because I've already accomplished something. The start of immediately when my feet touch the ground, like run to the restroom, brush your teeth, and before I even go to get a cup of coffee or go down the stairs, I'm making my bed.
Okay.
So
that's
already
step number 1.
Completing a task.
Okay.
So my day starts off like, okay, one thing is done.
And that makes you feel like accomplished.
I'm ready to go. What's the next thing on the task for today? But the number one task for me is like there's a mental connection with me making my bed every morning, like the neat tidiness of it, the getting myself prepared for the day, this is one thing off my to-do list. I have this self like this feeling of accomplishment.
Okay, so my next one is I disconnect with a purpose.
You disconnect
with a purpose. I
really like that.
Not like
I don't know what it means yet, but I like it. I like the sounds of it. I am gonna disconnect with a purpose.
Because I think that a lot of times we're like, I'm gonna get off social, I'm disconnecting, whatever. And because of the life that I lead, I can't always just disconnect out of social or life or whatever. I have to, keep an ear to my sisters, an eye on my mother, my daughter, like stuff is happening. So disconnecting with a purpose means that I'm going to take maybe 10 or 15 minutes to do something outside of anything on the computer or my phone. So for me, it's like I color. I have a coloring book. crayons, color pencils, and I color.
This is
and
a very informative episode about the ins and outs of Madeline Jones.
So I don't color. You know how you can color by number on your phone? I don't color by number on the phone. I do
not know that, but okay.
Yes, my mother loves that. She's like, whatever. But I like it. It takes me away from everything.
A coloring
So I'm
book.
not disconnecting and going on Netflix and watching a movie and thinking about that. I'm literally still
no screens.
No screens.
Okay.
So I am doing that. Or maybe you're not into coloring. Maybe you like knitting or sewing or creating or building or something. Like I look at my nephew who does Legos. He's completely off all of his electronics and he's building Legos. He takes time. He's thinking. He's using his mind. Yeah. So that's where I do. I do read. You know, I love like novels and definitely like mystery. Oh my God, yes, I love. I
just want to be a good reader.
But to me, even reading doesn't go into that because reading, you're transporting your mind into that author's story. With this, it's almost like I'm disconnecting. So I'm doing the least amount of thinking while I'm kind of resting my mind.
Oh.
So that's all. So I'm not doing anything like super. I'm not like creating something. Yeah. I'm not like cooking and following a recipe.
Mindless.
More mindless.
Oh, wow.
So I'm coloring. And sometimes I draw with Madison. We have like pads together. And sometimes I do it with her. And sometimes it's just me. I just walk away from my room, go to the dining room, and I sit there and I will color and I just keep on in a sequence.
Now, I have a question. When you're coloring, because this would be my struggle. This would be my challenge. Are you thinking about what has to be done when you're done coloring?
Sometimes I do, but I'm not stopping that. I'm saying, okay, that'll get done. It's okay. Oh, this looks really good. Maybe I'll do this in fuchsia. And when the mind comes, same thing with meditation. That's why it's so hard for people to learn how to meditate. Yeah. You drift away. But the more you do it, the less you drift. So the more that I'm into my coloring or doing whatever I'm doing, the less the mind drifts.
Okay. Because that would be the biggest challenge for me, which it always is. It's a struggle. It's less of a struggle with meditation now, but it took me a long time to get there. But even like when I'm on the Peloton, it's a struggle too. Sometimes, not all the time, I actively try not to, but I'm like, okay, when I'm off of this, I have to do this. And then I guess I'll cook dinner before I get on the call with Maddie. And then I have to, so it's hard. It's really, really hard.
Yeah.
So the point is to just be screen free.
For me, it's being screen free because that's where I live my life.
And take a break.
Okay. And kind of like put your mind on reserve. It's like, it's going. You're not like sleeping, right? I'm not napping.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of resting my mind for a minute because my mind is always like yours.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of bring it down a little bit.
Side effect of the job, right?
Right.
Interesting. My second one is I like to learn something new every day. And here's why. Say I'm reading the news and there's a term I don't understand. I will just Google the term, make sure I understand it, and then that's my thing for the day.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just so I learned something new. My brain has now taken on new information.
Got it.
Now, sometimes I take it far, and like I think I talked about this once before, that I'm obsessed with Masterclass. Do you know this?
No.
During COVID, I was like, I feel real dumb. I have to buy this, and I bought a Masterclass membership.
No.
Okay. So that's where the book reading came in too, because I was like, I'm not using my brain. I'm not creative. Everything's.
You mean like Oprah's Masterclass?
No, like Masterclass, like the company Masterclass, and then they have different people do it.
Oh.
So you buy a membership. So like there's like, Bob Iger on there and like Sarah Blakely from Spanx and like all these like people who are masters in their craft teach this class. And
so
you, like,
while the rest
of
us were cooking, you were masterclassing during COVID.
Yeah, that was like my way of healing.
Oh my gosh.
And like drinking, but like pretending to be like a TikTok dancer. But in doing that, it like sparked something totally new because I was like, it feels so good to use my brain a different way. So that's how it sparked the learn something new every day. Then I started Masterclass. I'm obsessed with it. Like, love it. It feels so cool because I'm like, I like learning now that I'm an adult and like don't have to be forced to learn. I enjoy learning. Right. But not to an extent. Like, not like my sister who's like super nerd. She is. I mean, she listens to these, but she knows I call her a nerd all the time. And she's a genius. She's super, super smart. And I'm always like, how though? How do you have it all in there? How? But whatever. So anyway, I wanted to learn something new. That's how the master classes started. That's
amazing.
You got to be a book reader, Megan. It's not working out, but whatever.
You're trying.
I'm trying so hard.
It.
And then I bought a Kindle. I was like, maybe I'll use the Kindle. And then I was like, this is also dumb, but I'm trying. Anyway, I digress. The point is, learn something new every day, and it doesn't have to be a big thing.
And it's always good to kind of expand your mind and learn new things.
Absolutely. I just want to always know stuff.
Yeah.
I just never want to not know all the things. Yes. And it's hard to not be so embedded in our work and our field. Like I can tell, yes, it's cool that I can tell you every dress that everyone wore at the Met Gala.
Right.
But like, I should also be able to tell you the Earth's core and all the layers. Like it can't be one and not the other. So it's a balance.
Yes,
my memory.
Yeah.
I like to, I want to just be, I like to learn now.
Yes. I love that.
Please.
Meaghan, learning.
My sister's like, okay. She's definitely listening to this. Like, you don't like to learn. You like to get one fact and then tell everyone that fact when we go to dinner on Friday. Which is true. 128% true. And it makes me a social butterfly.
You're the worst.
It's true.
I can't.
I'm telling you. All right, what's your third life hack? What you got?
Oh my gosh.
Is it another shocking one?
No, I don't think it's shocking. I've talked about this before.
Your NASA naps and your coloring book got me. So what do we got for number 3?
Well, most recently I started physical therapy, and movement is something that's still new to me in the sense that of joyful movement. So I started working out years ago when I had a really big accident, and I started to take physical therapy back then, and they put me in the water, and it was really great. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. Then I started working out with Charity, Curvy Chick Fitness, shout out. I love her. Yeah. She became my trainer, and I started to enjoy working out and moving my body. But at the time, it was because I was trying to build my knee, the muscle around my knee and my back and everything, tried to, build my core and stuff like that. And I was doing it for physical reasons, not realizing that I was walking away such a happy person.
Yes.
I was like, what just happened?
Yep.
As if you just like ka-ching in my bank account. Yes. You know that joy that you feel when you get paid?
100,000%.
That is how I was feeling when I was walking away. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so, now fast forward how many years later, I started physical therapy just a couple of weeks ago because I have spinal stenosis. And, in lieu of surgery, I was like, can I do anything before we do the surgery? And they said, yes, let's try everything else. I said, without medication, because I didn't want to be on medication if I didn't have to.
I have to adjust you. If you're not watching, I'm adjusting Maddie's shirt right now.
This is her stylist because she has to.
I have to. It's all I would focus on. That side's fine. I wouldn't even be able to. Go ahead. Carry on. Sorry.
So, the physical therapy has been amazing, but I have to tell you, it's not what I thought it was going to be. So I thought, you're working on my back. I have a lot of back pain. So they're like, well, we're going to build your core. And I'm thinking like, there's a lot happening here. So what are we going to do with all this?
She's poking her belly for those of you who are just listening right now. By the way, this is a great reminder to just go watch the podcast as well, because we record these moments in time.
And I was like, okay. And the exercises that they have you doing is like one of the funniest ones that like everybody's laughing about is when I told my family was think of your navel hitting your back. So suck it in and then do a Kegel.
Hey.
At the same time. Hold it for 5 seconds and let it go. And I'm like, I said, a Kegel? And she goes, like when you have to, and I was like a
Kegel. Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, you should. I laugh. Like I was crying through my mask. I was like, what in my head? I'm like, what does that have to do with building my core? It has so much to do. She literally will touch my back and have me do that. And she feels it in my back. And I'm like, I am learning so much about my body.
But you're learning something new every day.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Yes.
Doesn't it feel good?
It does feel good.
Yes.
But I'm appreciating all those little things. Like, wow, I didn't know I could do that. Wow, I didn't know that affects, like doing this. Like even the exercises that we did this morning affected my back this way. And like right now when I'm laughing, I feel it. Like if I did crunches, like if I was doing so good. But joyful movement and movement of my body is definitely a life hack for me. I didn't realize
I love that.
what it did for me emotionally. you just don't know. Because I was the person who was like, I am not going to the gym. I am not working out. Please, that's not for me. I'm not a gym rat, blah, blah, blah. And now, where's my Peloton?
Yeah, right there.
The
Front and
minute
center,
you walk
baby.
in my room,
Front
it's
and
right
center.
there. Yes, it has definitely become a major life hack for me.
Joyful movement.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Well, I got that from Jessie, Power Plus Wellness.
Well,
Jessie
that's where you combine there.
That's
yeah.
where we combine, because that is her life and that's what she does. And I'm just like, I'm here for you. I love you. We do this together. But I love seeing the joy that girl has comes because that's what she does for a living. Not only is she living in her purpose, but how could you not be happy when you're dancing for a living and teaching people for a living? Oh my gosh. She is on constant endorphin high.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love that.
So that's my third one.
So shocker here, but we are on the same page. Per usual. I feel like we always like connect somehow. We see eye to eye with everything. It's just so funny, and it's makes me feel good because we are just so aligned. Yeah. And it's just such a good feeling. But we don't share that. Like, this is live. Like, as we're sharing this, we're sharing this. Like, that's why I'm like, I need to fix this shirt so I can stay focused and pay attention. Like, we don't prep enough to know what the other one's going to say because we want it to be raw and authentic. So hilarious. But my third life hack is movement as medicine.
Movement as medicine.
So I will say, and that term I did not coin. I think I got it from one of the Peloton instructors, but I will explain it and why it makes sense for me. So it's very similar to joyful movement. Moving for the sake of moving because you love your body enough to move. That's what it means to me. To me, at least. So the majority of us don't do what we need to do to be happy.
Right.
Why? Like, that's the dumbest thing ever.
Right.
So why not get up and set yourself up for success and do a life hack? I like to move my body because it literally brings me so much joy. I have so much fun. I love getting on the Peloton. I love going for a bike ride with my nieces. I love going, I don't run. I don't know how to run, but I love going for a walk. I love lifting weights. I love kickboxing. I like physical movement. Mm-hmm. I love myself so much that I do all of these little things to continue to celebrate me, and it brings me joy and makes me happy.
Including moving your body, which is what I love.
Not including, especially moving my body.
Love it.
Because how on earth am I going to do all the other fun things that bring me joy if I can't move the vessel that has to take me there?
Right.
Because that is my medicine. Just like I have to meditate. Just like I have to say my prayers in the morning. Right. Just like I have to make my bed.
Right.
It's all things that add up to my formula of happiness and joy.
Yeah. Basically, I feel like that's the theme of this episode. We called it life hacks, but all these life hacks kind of come all together to make us a better person. And they really make us who we are. It's fun. I love it. I love it. I think that's a great life hack.
It feels really good to feel good. And Absolutely. I think like we shouldn't be robbing ourselves of that. And if we have life hacks that can help us get there, use the life hacks to get there.
Yes. Well, I'm definitely going to take some of your life hacks and integrate them into mine because I think yours were absolutely fabulous.
Likewise. I don't know. I don't know if I can nap, but I respect the concept, and maybe the napping will be, I don't know if I could fall asleep, but maybe I will make that into my disconnecting with purpose.
We're going to take a poll because I want to see who watches us or who listens to us. Are they nappers? Are they willing to try to nap? Yeah. I want to see.
I also want to know who makes the bed. Yes. Do you make the bed in the morning? We're gonna put a poll. Yeah, we have to.
We're gonna do that because I'm so interested to see who's team nap, who's team I can't.
Oh
nap.
my god, yes, I do. Yeah. I'm dying to know.
We're gonna do that.
Okay, so shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
End of every episode, we do two things. We say what is in style for us right now, and of course, we say what we're grateful for. So, Maddie, tell me, what's in style for you today?
Today, taking a nap when you leave.
Oh
no,
my God, I'm done. Naps are in style today.
Let me refresh that.
I should have known with NASA nap that this was going to go in another direction. I don't even know.
What's in style for me is being in tune with your body enough to take care of it. And that's to me is why napping to me is so important. It's not because I'm so tired, oh my God, whatever. No, I respect my body enough to know that I cannot run on 4 hours of sleep every single day anymore. Okay. That now, as I'm nearing a different freaking decade, I need my nap. You know what I mean?
I
I
like
need
it.
that 20 minutes. So
I like
that's
it.
what's in style. What's in style for you?
What's in style for me? Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about this. So what's in style for me is, Coastal Grandma. Do you know about this?
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh
here's the
my
thing.
God.
I have a little beef with Coastal Grandma because
Why?
I feel like I've been Coastal Grandma for a long time. Like in high school, I was Coastal Grandma. So it's in style for me because it feels
Wait, explain
very...
what coastal grandma is though, because just in
So
case
for
they don't
those
know.
that don't know, basically it's somebody coined the term on TikTok. I'm so hip. And it's basically like the aesthetic is Diane Keaton in
What was the name of
Something's
the
Gotta
movie?
Give.
Right.
Right?
Like,
Or just it's very like nautical, Hamptons, Newport. She requires pearls and a sweater draped over her shoulders just in case. She lots of white. There's lots of white. She loves to host. She thrives as a hostess. Rosé and like a brick oven pizza.
Right.
Right. That's the Coastal Grandma vibes.
Right.
It's an aesthetic.
Right.
However, so it's in style because it's been in style, FYI, since early 2000s. But I feel like I've been a Coastal Grandma my whole life. And now I feel like there's a term for it and I like it. But then am I a hybrid with something else? Because I'm not just a Coastal Grandma. Like, I'm in a bright color right now, but I am a full Coastal Grandma vibes.
When you're
it's
off
a whole
camera.
Vibe. Yeah. Listen, but also I live at the beach, so I think it's like by default, except like...
I was going to say that.
So it's in style for me. It's been in style for me, but it's in style for me enough to share it with you. So if you are somebody who likes to do like a white wide leg linen pant with a striped tee and a little cardi over, and you want to like have deliciously crisp rosé and a charcuterie and sit by a fire, but you're on the beach, so it's not really like, it's not chilly. The fire is like a setting. It's not really necessity because you want that beachy vibe so that you can get like waves in your hair. You know what I'm saying? That's Coastal Grandma. That's what's in style for me right now.
Okay.
You don't know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. That's a whole Hallmark movie.
See, thank you.
That's exactly what it is.
There's not a nicer way to add that in there. That's my dream in life. It's being a Hallmark movie. By the way, if anybody's listening to this and you know somebody who can get me in a Hallmark movie, I don't have to be a star. I mean, I'm meant to be a star. That is my fate in life. But I could just be like the tree in the background. Please, I just want to be on a Hallmark movie. Anyway, that's what's in style.
Oh my God.
Coastal Grandma. Super chic.
Yes.
And
so what are you grateful for?
Coastal Grandmas. No, I'm just kidding.
A hot mess today.
It's just, we knew it was going to be a wild episode. We should have known. There's no Disney mugs. That's why. What am I grateful for today? I think today I am grateful for the sun, like the actual sun, the sunshine. That's it. It's a very simple one today. I'm really, really grateful for the sun. That's it. There's nothing to it. There's no deep, like, inspiring sentence beyond that. Like, I'm straight up grateful for the sun. Thanks for showing up. I would love it if you continued to show up. You make me happy. You bring me joy. You allow me to achieve all of the things in life. And without you, I am a less joyful version of myself. So that's it. I'm grateful for the sun today.
Okay.
I need it. I just need it.
And now I am, mine kind of goes with you because I'm grateful for the ability to be able to be outside, which is what my grateful was for. And you do need the sun. You don't need it, but it helps because, being cooped up, we had such a long winter that being cooped up just felt really I felt so disconnected, from people, from life. And now we went to the farmer's market the other day.
Well, that's also, that's a Coastal Grandma thing, FYI.
Now I'm the Latina Coastal Grandma.
Oh my God.
Abuela. Soy abuela.
No.
Coastal abuela.
Oh my God. Oh my. How do you say coastal in Spanish?
I have no idea.
Oh, learn something new every day.
That's what I'm going to look up.
How do we say coastal in Spanish?
How do we say coastal in Spanish?
Anyway.
Yes.
I like it. The ability to be outside.
Yes, because I need to be outside. I've been cooped up. I'm always working. I'm always inside.
And it's good for the family.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We had such a great time at the farmer's market.
Yeah. Well, we're coming into my season, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
I thrive in summer. Well, obviously coastal grandma, so I thrive in summer. It is my season, and I can't wait.
Yes,
I just love it. Outside, beach, barbecue, backyard, trips, adventures, sunroof open, music, lobster rolls, rosé,
Let's
a
go.
cold beer.
I'm ready.
Toes in the sand, diving into your first wave of the summer. So many happy things. Didn't that just... That was like
you just took me
you
there.
felt it.
Yes, you took me there.
Right?
Yes.
I can't wait. It's on. It's happening. Let's get out there. We still have we actually have nice weather right now, so we need to go stand outside and do our little...
Let's do that.
A little life hack moment outside.
Let's do it.
That's it. So we did it. Another episode.
Yes.
Look at us.
Oh my God, that was really
Just
great.
doing the things.
Yes. I had a really fun
all.
with this episode, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode because I feel like we just kind of like let go, let our hair out, and told you all my business.
Yes. That's it.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Hey friends, if you liked what you just listened to, be sure to show us your love and support by giving us a share, telling a friend, passing it along, sharing it on social media, and most importantly, rating and reviewing. Those 5 stars mean a lot to us, so be sure to go ahead and do that for us. We love you and we are grateful for you.